Hey everyone, this is Brande Elise. I'm here with my very dear friend, Miss Yoni with YK Beads. You always see me with they saved my life, my beads. My love. Tell everyone, why the A?
Why the A? Why the A? Definitely because it is the home of the most beautiful bead stores here. And that is where my journey started. So a lot of inspiration from the fashion industry here. A lot of the eclectic people that live here, all the styles, walking through Little Five or working in the clubs. You see so many different personalities. So the A kind of infused itself into my jewelry.
I can't stop staring at her. She's just grown so much. It's so crazy. So, how did the evolution of Yoni come to be?
That's a very interesting question. I would definitely say me really tapping into who it is that I am over the years, even being in Atlanta. You know, we have so many cool crystal shops here, and we have our Little Fives, and we have all of our cool little restaurants, and you kind of go into these places and you're like, I like that stuff. You know, so it turns you into who you are. Everything kind of, you absorb it and you take it in and you filter it in your system and you figure out if you like it or not, and I spill it out in my jewelry.
All right, Miss Yoni. So, we know you're not from the A. Where are you from?
I am originally from Detroit, Michigan.
Oh, yeah. So, the what up those of the world.
What up, Joe?
So, how is Atlanta different from Detroit?
Atlanta is very different from Detroit, being in how people here, there's more of a collective spirit, I would say. There's a lot of networking in Atlanta.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of opportunity in Atlanta. There's a lot of chances for you to collaborate or learn from people before you, maybe in a particular industry. There's a lot of new niches here. So if you all want like advice or anything, or somebody wants to find out something, there's so many people that you can be inspired from.
And they're open to giving you that information.
Definitely. Detroit, I love my city. I go home all the time, but Detroit is more of it's the motor city. We're known for certain things. When I was there, I was much younger, so I wasn't really so much into being an entrepreneur, but down here, Atlanta definitely cultivated who I am.
So Atlanta has helped shape the Yoni that is here.
Exactly.
So what do you thank Atlanta for anything in particular?
Yes. When I came down here, girl, I had no style at all. I thank Atlanta for my fashion sense. Not to say I didn't have any, but just seeing so many different types of free-spirited individuals who are not so shy and don't really mind and colorful. They inspire me all the time, so definitely.
Look at you. All right, so in however many words you need to describe yourself, who is Yoni?
Yoni is a very free spirit. I'm very much so, I stand strong in my opinions. I'm always open and learning. I'm very much so like a hippie, but I'm still
like you don't even understand.
I'm still very much so very conservative when it comes to certain things. Like, so it's kind of weird, but the overall package of who I am, I'm very full of energy and love, and I think that my brand kind of is a spillover of that.
But I feel like that's why you are so successful with your business, because, I mean, I feel your energy right now. Because you're always so full of life, and you're always just welcoming to anyone. Anyone. Like, even with me. Like, you...
Brande. No. Oh, no, it's not you.
But you've always been great, and I mean, you're younger than me and you inspire me.
Thank you.
You know?
I appreciate that.
Whew. Okay. Sorry.
I appreciate that.
Who are some of your inspirations?
You. No, I promise you. I promise you. You definitely, and I say that in my head because anytime, I promise you, you're the big sister to me. My sister is gone, and she passed away, but I know being here, it's funny, we met at T&G in the bathroom, and it was like this from the beginning. So even though, You may not know it, but you inspire me a lot because you are very much so fearless in everything that you do. And I got big tattoo on my arm because Brande got big tattoo on her arm. So even though...
Do not tell your mother that.
But seriously, like you really, like, when it comes to things like cutting off my hair or getting some extra ink or breaking up with a boyfriend or saying how I really feel, like you definitely inspire me in those areas because you are the person that I look to at times when, you know, we have conversations all the time about all different types of stuff, and even with starting your blog and interviewing all these different people and me looking at you, like you are definitely one inspiration. Another huge inspiration to me is my son, Jalen.
Love Jalen.
Jalen.
He's the sweetest kid in the world.
Jalen, definitely. And also, I get inspired and pushed by not wanting to settle.
Okay.
I know what I want, and I keep the end goal in mind. So, you know, we are hustlers, and being out here and seeing what is out there, like in Atlanta, gives you an opportunity to see the rest of the world, even from here. Absolutely. Because so many people come here and they visit from all different walks of life, and then working in the industry, we get to see so many different things. So you kind of know what you want, and you set the goal, and you're one of those people where you see something that you want and you go get it, and so that's how it all works together.
Okay. Thanks. You're so sweet. Okay, so if you had to tell, if looking at the camera, tell another single mom that the old Yoni, the old Yoni was awesome, and she's still growing, and she's evolved into this beautiful person. But tell them how they come from there to now. Explain to them you can do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so just give them some advice. Like, what does it take on their part? No one's gonna hand it to you. You have to work for it. So just explain that to the other women all over the world who want to come to Atlanta, and they think that, oh, they get to dress up, and it's not easy
at all.
So explain that to them.
All of the hard work that you put into yourself, it definitely takes dedication. And I started in Detroit working as a cocktail waitress. I had my son when I was 17. I was a single mom. I was a teenage mom. I was a black girl. I was a high school student, and none of that mattered. Because at the end of the day, no matter where you are and where you stand from, if you know what it is that you want, you can go out there and you can get it, because there are so many opportunities that are out there for you, but if you never show up to get it, you'll never see those things. And you really have to push from the inside and know who it is that you are, know who it is that influences you, have a very strong mind of your own, and really try to tap into who it is that you are and what represents you. And that's a thing that helped me out a lot too, because when there's no one else around, you have to go inside and you have to learn how to listen to the voice that's within. And when you grow and you evolve, you hear that voice and it gets louder. And the old Yoni didn't hear that voice, you know, and the louder that it got, you learn that you can achieve more and more things when you listen to yourself and you believe in yourself. And so that's really all that it takes. It doesn't take any physical thing. It doesn't take any powerful feat. And it doesn't take an extreme talent. But it does take your focus, and it does take your time and your dedication.
Last question.
Yes.
It's a good one.
Okay. I'm scared.
How do you want to be remembered? Told you.
That is hard. Honestly, I want people to get the same Yoni. No matter who knows me, one thing that I do pride myself on is that everybody gets the same me. And I know I can't try that hard to put on an act. And I want everybody to know the genuineness in my character.
They'll feel it once they meet you. You can feel it, can't you?
Everything it is that I stand for, like, I think that the good overpowers so many things, and people, it always will, and people think that I'm just always so nice and so happy and that life is perfect, but I go through things all the time. I just choose to focus on the greater good. So I want to be the person that inspires everybody else to not really pay so much attention to the negative things, but to really see the good in all and to pull from themselves. And if I can teach people how to do that, or to show them that that's what I did, and it didn't really come from anything too powerful except for where I pulled from, and then that's when the power came, then that's what I want to be known for. Not the jewelry, not all that other stuff, but just to help other people to empower themselves.
That's incredible.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Yoni, for interviewing with us. And you can find Yoni at YK Beads on Instagram and ykbeads.com. Till next time.
See y'all next time. But you know how you see other people answer it, but I didn't know you were gonna ask me first. No. Why the A?
Yeah.
What?
Can we get me fighting the balloons?
Yeah.